Good morning, dreamers. How are you? Don't worry, it's not full. It's only got like that much in it. It can fit half a pot of coffee, though. It's a pretty awesome mug. It is not a trick of the camera. It is as big as my head. Best Mother's Day gift ever. All right, so guess what? This mop This mop is getting chopped this afternoon. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's interesting because I've seen so many people that have been anti-shutdown saying, how come everyone's so excited? Why aren't we still just shut down? Like, you want to live shut down. Why didn't we just live shut down all the time? I've seen that on social media, and it's like, no. Just because people supported it and had a different opinion doesn't mean that we want it forever. We wanted more shutdown so that it would be less time. But anyway, difference of opinion is hard to deal with, eh? Sometimes. I know in my blog and here I've been talking a lot about Brene Brown's Braving the Wilderness, because it is a wilderness out in the world right now, socially in the world. And she talks about the concept of compartmentalizing, right? Like, we just block everyone that doesn't agree with us. I block people who are unkind. But I love hearing different voices. There's one lady that I adore her. We met through a health and wellness group, and we're very, very different. But she teaches me things, and she makes me think. And when I express an opinion that's different than hers, never, ever has she been unkind to me or my family. She's just like, yeah, okay. Right? Like, she doesn't feel she has to change to be like me. I don't feel I have to change to be like her, and we can be friends. And when something goes well for each other, we can congratulate and cheer each other on. And that's the kind of world I want to create. I want to be a part of that type of world where I can have a difference of opinion. I can meet a friend who, is so American in his thinking that I just kind of sit at the table and laugh, going, do you hear yourself? And then he sits at the table and laughs and says, do you hear yourself? We just have a different outlook on the world. But it doesn't stop us from having coffee together. And it doesn't stop us from laughing and sending jokes and connecting. Because even though we're different, we can still be friends. And the loneliness that comes with only hearing your own voice in an echo chamber. When you surround yourself with people that only think and act like you, you would think you would become closer to those people, but you don't, because you're trying to fit in, not truly belong. And so I'm learning this concept, and then how to apply that to social justice. I was listening to my pastor preach on Sunday, and he talked about how there are some people who are upset with the concept of social justice. And we moved to James. That's a book near the end of the Bible. And he said, if you haven't read James recently, reread it. Because the gospel is the social justice. You cannot care. Like, if you're going to teach people about Jesus, you must do it while caring for. And if you're caring for people in the name of Jesus, you must do it at the same time as chatting about Jesus, right? And it's a hand-in-hand thing. It's not, I will feed, you will tell. We will show the way of Jesus. That's the concept found throughout the New Testament. We will show the way of Jesus by how we live and act, by what we say, and by what we do to care for, that original love your neighbor as yourself thing. And I don't mean to be sarcastic. Not at all. All of these things just mull through my head, and as I sleep, my brain processes them, and the process of that can make me tired when I wake up in the morning. My body says, you didn't move for 8 hours, and my brain said, are you kidding me? We went on an adventure. And then my eyeballs say, wow, you're old. So it's quite a roundabout Tuesday topics. Everything from closures and reopenings to how we connect with each other. And I think it's all one thing, right? No matter who we are, if we are image bearers of God, if we're human beings, we are connected spiritually. Even when our social opinions don't agree with each other. And guess what, my friend? Your social opinions, as long as you are not hurting someone else, consciously excluding and hurting someone, your social opinions do not disqualify you from sitting at the table. My grandma would not have been violent with me and smacked me on the back of the head if I excluded someone from her table. But she would be miffed. And you don't want to see a miffed grandma. It's worse than if you had been smacked in the back of the head. But more importantly, the Creator God did not exclude any of you. He's disappointed when his children use his name to disqualify other people from being at the table. He says, my table's here and open. And if you use your table, the table I've given you, for personal gain and for personal promotion, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. You're welcome. Your voice matters. Your opinion matters. How you express it may be shut down. It may be. But your opinion and how you view the world is unique to you. So share that. We all need to hear from you, even if you disagree. Brave that wilderness. Belong to your Creator, belong to yourself, and be brave enough to open your arms to other opinions and to share your own, because it matters. Along the way, you know the drill. Have some sweet dreams and some coffee with friends. Anyway, bye.